Do you yawn or sigh multiple times a day and every day? Try one of these 2 exercises to stop yourself. Either swallow the yawn or sigh before it happens to stop yourself, or if you didn't stop yourself and you catch yourself afterwards, hold your breath for 10 seconds afterwards. It's really important to allow that carbon dioxide to build up after you've sighed off all of that extra carbon dioxide out of your mouth. We need to be breathing through our noses, not our mouths. When we yawn, when we sigh, it's usually coming through our mouths, and that is releasing way too much carbon dioxide. Now, I was taught in high school that carbon dioxide is just a waste gas, but it's not just a waste gas. Our body uses everything as it comes in and everything as it goes out to regulate its system, and that includes carbon dioxide. So what happens when we breathe? We breathe in through our nose filters a lot of that air, it goes into our lungs. The lungs then transfer it to the red blood cells. The red blood cells then need a signal to drop off the oxygen. The red blood cells then need a signal to drop off that oxygen so that it doesn't just drop it off immediately. If there wasn't something telling the red blood cells to drop off the oxygen, then as soon as it got it, it would just drop it off, and only the parts of our body right around the lungs would ever get any oxygen. But instead, the red blood cells take all of that oxygen, and it gets a lot, and it goes all around the body, right? It goes to the brain, your organs, your skin, your muscles, everything. It will then release the oxygen if it gets the signal to do so, and the signal to do so is lots of carbon dioxide buildup in that area. So if you're working out a particular muscle group, you're going to be getting more red blood cells transferring their oxygen in that area because the muscle cells are producing carbon dioxide. So it is super important to help your body get used to a healthy level of carbon dioxide and not allow it to exhale it off. When we're sighing or yawning, then we are releasing a ton of that, and we don't want to release a ton of it. We want to keep a healthy level so that we are able to effectively use the oxygen. If the oxygen is never given that signal to be dropped off by the red blood cell, then the red blood cell will literally just hold on to that oxygen and keep circulating throughout the body, not doing anybody any good. So there you go. Try those 2 and see if you can reduce your yawning and sighing to almost nothing most days.